Hi guys, welcome back. I hope everybody is doing well through this quarantine and finding things to smile about, like the fact that spring is finally here. Since the last time I talked with you, I am doing much better. I ended up taking a step back from everything and just using the time to reset and to focus on what I needed to feel better, and I am so glad I did because I'm feeling so refreshed and so excited to get back after it in my training and everything else. But today I wanted to share with you guys my hip strength and mobility routine. I've gotten a couple requests for this since not only runners but also other athletes struggle with this as well. I used to always have a problem with my hips wanting to shift. One would kind of like shift up, and that would affect my stride and my running and just wouldn't feel great. And since I've started this routine, I haven't had that problem at all. So you kind of say it might be a little bit of a magic worker. So all you will need for this is just a set of mini resistance bands. It doesn't matter what kind they are, what brand or anything. You can find them on Amazon for about like 10 bucks. Really easy to get. And you will need a foam roller as well, but if you don't have a foam roller, you could also use two shoes in place. I'll show you. So let's get started. So first, pick a resistance band with the resistance of whatever you would desire. I would suggest starting off with something light and slowly building up so that you can make sure you're still practicing this with perfect form. So you're going to put the resistance band just a little bit above your ankles. You're going to balance on one foot. Let's see if you can see this. There we go. And you're going to put it in front, and you're going to swing it around, and then swing it back. And that's one. I usually like to do 10 of these. And then on your last rep, keep your leg behind and you're going to pulse it 10 times, just going straight back. And then you're going to go diagonally and then horizontal. And then you'll switch and do it on the other leg. And then once you're done with that, you're going to keep the resistance band in the same place, and you're going to crouch down kind of into a squat. Make sure your legs are parallel, nothing's caving in, and you're going to go to the side. Don't have to do big steps, can be little steps. Just make sure you're keeping good form. And then go to the other side. I would usually do this for about 10-15 meters or so, and then once you're done with that, resistance band still in the same spot. You're going to crouch down again. You're going to bring your foot in and then out, kind of in a diagonal motion. So you're coming in and then diagonally stepping out. Do this for about 15 meters or so as well. And then once you're done, you're going to do the exact same thing back. So in, out. And then after that, you're going to take your foam roller, or you could use a shoe. You're going to get on the ground, put the resistance band around your feet like this, and then take your roller, or if you have to, you could take a shoe and put it between your legs. You're going to bring your legs up, and you're going to widen or stretch the resistance band. while also squeezing the foam roller. Do that 10 to 12 times. And once you're done with that, bring your feet down, and you will do a bridge and hold for 30 seconds. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes and not arching your back. And then after 30 seconds, you're gonna come over on your side, keeping your legs at a 90-degree angle. And you're gonna open, push your foot out and in. So you're working on that rotation. Do this 10 to 12 times. And then switch. And then after that, go ahead and just get rid of the roller or your shoe. Bring the resistance band up to just a little bit above your knees. And then this one you can switch up every single time. So you can either have your legs at 90 degrees, you could do 45, you could do, what would this be, 180, or have them straight. But what you're gonna do, it's called a clamshell. I'm sure many of you have heard of this. You keep your feet together and then you bring your knee up and you hold this for 30 seconds. The isometric holds are much better for your muscles instead of just constantly moving them, because when you're running or doing anything that's active, your muscles don't really get much of a break. So doing this keeps them fired and it helps get them stronger. And then after 30 seconds, you will flip. And then this will be our final one. You're going to be on your hands and knees with the band still right slightly above your knee. And you're going to bring your leg a little bit back and then up, kind of like your dog peeing on a fire hydrant. I think these are actually called fire hydrants. But then also your other arm, you're going to just lift it up and then hold for 30 seconds. And then switch. Make sure you're squeezing your abs as well when you do this. This is not only working your glutes and your hips, but it's also going to be working your abs. Alright. And that is it. I usually do this 2 to 3 times a week after my runs. It only takes me about 5 minutes to go through the whole thing, so it's super quick and easy. Can't make an excuse for why you can't do it, but I have definitely noticed a difference. My form feels much stronger, and I haven't had any problems with my hips shifting or anything. You could also do a couple more sets of each exercise with this when you're first starting out to kind of like build your strength. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this helps you stay injury free. And hey, it's spring guys, so go outside and enjoy that weather, and I will see you in the next video.